Hello everyone, thank you for clicking on my channel. Welcome to the journey home. My name is Catherine and I live in Nova Scotia. This is your afternoon delight. And I shuffled the cards, waited for one to pop out. Now we're ready to cut. On the pre-shuffle, the Three of Swords popped out and I was like, oh no, I just don't want to start my day like that. Bottom of the deck. It looks like we don't have a choice. It's the Tower. Oh, Lord. Do we really need another tower? Apparently. Our crowning energy today is, I don't even want to talk about it. Our crowning energy today is the Seven of Earths, which is about planting seeds, cultivating, watering, weeding, all this stuff that you have done, working on yourself or a relationship or at your job, wondering if you're ever going to bring in a harvest, if you're ever going to reap any rewards from your work. This is the other, we're talking left brain, right brain, I guess. This is the Victory card, rising above the rest. The other's not even being half as beautiful as you are. This is recognition for all that you've done. Five of Water is about grieving and mourning. Some of us, I guess, are still grieving and mourning. There is a seahorse on that tail. So there will be a treasure that comes out of this. And it's like everything else in life, guys, when it's painful. It's like my mom said when I was a little kid. When something big is about to happen, the devil will get in there and put up as many roadblocks as possible. We have the Hierophant next, which is about the institutions of marriage, contracts, soul contracts, and having the keys for happiness and success. Four of Air is about spiritual healing, retreating, maybe retreating from a battle, looking back, taking the time out for yourself. And Three of Fire, while you're there, let's watch your ships come in. In fact, when this card comes out in this particular deck, it always puts me to mind that not only are the ships coming in, you can see them, and in that excitement, you literally just jump in the boat and navigate it to shore. Ten of Fire, this is a completion. Isn't it dark in here? It's morning, you know, but it's so dark outside from the rain. Yesterday I slept, oh my goodness, most of the day. And I slept 12 hours, like overnight the night before. So after having a very sleepy day, I thought, I'm not going to sleep tonight. Well, guess what? I slept all night again. I must have needed it. But between the move here, getting settled, I had a heck of a lot of garbage in that yard to be cleaned up. I guess it just caught up. And it was time for me to do this, you know, get that physical and spiritual healing going, refueling. And yesterday I thought the afternoon delight reading was a little off. So we'll see what happens over the next few days. I expect this refueling is going to benefit us all. The Ten of Fire, again, completion. Taking all the negativity. And this particular person has put them all on pieces of paper, everything that ever hurt her, everything that ever harmed her, either physically or spiritually, or burning them up one by one, getting rid of old energy to bring in new energy. The Fool card, this is our magic card, guys. I've talked about this many times. The magic number of 0 and how it can be manifested. I was telling one of my people that Maybe I should write a book about this, just a quick ebook on how-tos of manifestation, how-tos of wielding this number. The Fool card, he jumps, makes a leap of faith knowing, look, he's blown his horn, so he knows when he lands, there's going to be something there waiting for him, so he doesn't land on his arse or his face. The Two of Fire, making a decision. After that decision was made, I guess you needed that spiritual healing to take place. So a guardian came along. Spirit sent a guardian, put you on their back. It's holding the hermit's lantern to light the way. And it's very close to the finish line. Very close. Where you take that leap of faith into the new cycle. The call. This card always tells me this is the call to go within. This is the call to make the retreat. This is the call to go into hermit mode. This is the call to answer the call. Shut the door. The granddad wants to talk to you, or the grandma wants to talk to you. Our elders, our ancestors, our higher self wants contact. Wants you to get regrounded. And you need to make a decision. I think what Spirit is telling you is that by doing this, answering that call, that help will come in helping you to decide. It'll be very decisive. You'll feel very good about the decision. And it will help you move on. It will be like waking up one morning and going, that's exactly what I want to do. And then doing it. Love. You fought the good fight for love. All you can do now is wait and rest. You pooped. Those are two rows of 6 columns. That's 12 columns you are resting between. The 12 thrones of God, the 12 apostles, the 12 zodiacs. 6 is very significant where it talks about peace. Finding that peace within, that resting place where there is no worry, no panic. Oh, it must be time for the phone to come on. I'm going to clarify these and start opening up this story. Find out what's going on in the spiritual growth department and in the personal. From there, I'll take it over to the website for the extended. And the cost for the price of one extended reading, you have access to all the extended readings of all the afternoon delights and the zodiacs. Next zodiacs that are coming out will be a peek into July. It's the Hangman. That spiritual retreat. I love it in this deck, though. Look. The all-seeing eye. The raven. That unblinking eye. Is trying to offer you a pentacle. Saying, look, here is a brand new beginning. You're just awakening now. Or you're going through an awakening. And a life. Going through an awakening is a lifelong process. But we have our jolts every now and then. And sometimes mega jolts. I remember that back in 2011, I had an awakening that was so spiritually violent that, I kid you not, I went under the covers and I stayed there because I thought by morning I would not be alive. It was just so, I'm not going to survive this one. This is way too much. And then I woke up the next morning, very grateful that I was still alive. That awakening was probably the craziest awakening I had ever been through. The 6 of Fire is going to be clarified next. But at the bottom of the deck, look at this, you guys. It's the Fool. So I'm going to assume at this point that the Tower card was something of a past energy that is bringing you into this vibration. The tower is a horrible vibration necessary for taking it down the old ways or something that was just toxic in your life. Now we're making magic. This is the second Fool card from the heart of the deck. The zero factor. You're going to see some magic, you guys. You're going to start noticing magic around you. Magic is always around us. But you're going to start seeing it. You're going to start seeing things manifest, synchronicities. This awakening process. You're going to start realizing just exactly, not even exactly, but you're going to start to realize just how much power you do have over your own future. Two of Swords, making that decision. That's the same as this card down here. So you're coming, this Six of Fire, recognition, victory over this decision. I said earlier, the spirit calling for you to connect with higher self is going to help you gain this clarity and awakening for this decision. All of a sudden, it's going to be like that. Before, where you couldn't decide and you were torn between, you know, this or that, you're going to be convicted when you make that decision. Convicted. This, where you're tired and allowing the guardian to carry you out, is kind of like a feeble, all right, your will, not mine. I'll do what I think is right, but it's really, really hard. Nothing worth having is easy. Nothing. But something's going to happen here, guys. It's going to be this realization of your own self-power, your own power, standing in your own strength, making that decision, becoming convicted, rising above all the rest, being recognized. People will be looking like, who is that person? Five of Water, this grieving period. Yes, you're manifesting. We've got alchemy at work. And you can see the figure 8 above him, the infinity symbol. This is the zero at work, almost at completion. The infinity symbol, or the number 8, is about bringing things into reality. Dreams, wishes, hopes, intentions, literally being drawn down. And it's not just universe sending it to you anymore. It's you reaching out and grabbing it and pulling it into 3D. The Hierophant. Things that were hidden will be revealed. And I find it curious that it landed. Is that a number 5? Okay, we're going through some changes here. It landed on the Hierophant. And the Hierophant, when it comes to dogma in any religion, it's always taught that there is nothing new under the sun, but the moon will reveal it. Justice, spiritual justice. Let me say that again. Spiritual justice. It's clarifying the 4 of air, which is your spiritual healing. Something's going on, guys, that in the next hours, days, weeks, there's going to be some deep, deep-seated justice coming to the surface through this healing process you're going through. All this that you suffered, all this that kept you, you know, to the point where you needed to clear your energies. Some of you, I know, had to clear your energies every single day to get through this period. Justice. Your ship's coming in. Do you remember I told you about the 5 of Pentacles and that it was a short-term card? It was about feeling left out in the cold. The snow signifies purity. But this was a short-term card because these pentacles were here. These represent something that were there all along that you didn't notice before, but you are about to notice. Now look at this. It's clarifying the Three of Fire, which is about your ships coming in. You are about to notice these pentacles. And you're going to hop in that boat and bring them to shore. Oh, wow. Look at this, you guys. My God. We've got the Nine of Fire and the Ten of Pentacles. Clearing your energies has brought in all of this energy, which brings in, it's money. We'll start with that. It's money. But this is about self-confidence, self-esteem. This isn't about just being single, though it does mean that you can look after yourself just fine. You don't need anyone else to look after you. You complete yourself. You're okay. You're happy. You don't want to be alone. Nobody really wants to be alone. They want to find their perfect match. But you're clearing the energies. So what's filling in all these empty spots that you got rid of? Or the void? Money. And now you're one pentacle away from completion. One pentacle away from being an empress. And the empress embodies all four queens. She is the earth mother. See, this is your 9th month of pregnancy. You're at term. You're ready to birth. Empress gives birth to new things. The Fool, the heart of the reading, the zero factor. We have the Devil. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. But here we have something that you are recognizing within yourself. An addiction, a codependency. Something that is just not pleasant within. And I mean, we all have a dark side and a light side. And they need to be in balance. We need to learn to accept who we are, forgive ourselves, and move on. But there's this wonderful thing called self-discipline that brings rewards, whether it's detoxing your body, detoxing your spirit, just detoxing to heal. Maybe start off with something, guys, if you don't even know what it is you're supposed to be getting rid of or quitting. Pick something. Are you drinking too much coffee? Well, take it down to a cup a day or 2 cups a day. Are you smoking? Well, quit smoking. There's a good heavy-duty self-discipline thing. Is it something in the relationship? Needs to be released. But it does see you doing it here, right at the heart of the reading. It's like you've come to a realization with the Two of Swords. I need to release this. This is the biggie I have to get rid of. This is the biggie I have to walk away from. Remove it from my life. And because it's at the heart of the reading, which is clarifying the Fool, so that you will accomplish this. You will accomplish this. And from it will become what comes out of it is a very powerful manifestation. Falling in love. This could be a new person or a renewal of love. But whatever it is, guys, this is overflowing abundant love. And where there is an overflowing abundant love, there is abundance in everything. I once said, and I was in a situation, I don't understand why my abundance stopped flowing. Like, what's going on? How come it stopped? When I did some releasing, it started to flow again. So this is what's going to happen with you. It will flow in love. It will flow in money. It will flow in every form of your life to bring to balance and harmony. And again, there has something to do with this acceptance of the dark side of you that needs to be looked at, seen for what it is, released what can be released, and accepted, an acceptance of yourself for what cannot be changed. Then the abundance flows. The call, the universe is saying to you, I'm calling you Answer the call. Because some doors are opening up here. Portals, pathways, wishes, dreams, forgiveness, healing. It's all here. It's all here. This decision is really painful. Making this decision is painful. 3 cups are spilled. There's still 2 left. You're looking at the 2 that are filled and wondering, is it worth it? Do I try one more time and lose it all maybe, or gain it all? 2 of cups signifies true love. So you're contemplating, is this true love? Because we've already spilled 3 cups. And are you ready to accept that this may not be the true love of your life? This is a very difficult decision. This could be about work too, work related. Oh yeah, here you are with your brand new beginning. You fought the good fight. When it comes down to this is the love of self. Look at this, that beast within you. You have accepted this dark side of you, that yin and yang coming to balance, that healing, forgiving yourself. And then this brand new beginning coming in. Universe isn't calling you for nothing, because you're going to fly like this, whatever it is, eagle, hawk. Yeah, I think, I don't know, it's a hawk. No matter. I'm going to give you one more pull here before we go to the extended and start opening this up some more. The who's, where's, what's, when's. Find out what Spirit has to tell us. In the meantime, Spirit might just want to give you some homework for those of you who are not joining us at the member or at the website. I want to thank all the members that are supporting me over there. I am truly grateful for you. A bonus is that you can ask a question under one of those extended readings and I'll pull a card. That's my favorite part. If I did nothing else but just these readings for Afternoon Delight, it's those card pulls that are the cherry on the cake for me when it comes to getting to know all of you and picking up all those wonderful energies. It seems like the group that we are pulling together here is all about bringing in some energies home or finding a tribe. And when you get these collective energies going, I really like to see what's happening. I really like what's happening with us. Workshops and seminars, attending and giving speeches is part of your spiritual path and purpose. Be open to teaching and learning. Yeah. That's, yeah. Spirit wants to teach you something. It's calling you. It's calling you to get in sync, to come to higher self. You can find those through guided meditations on YouTube. Goddess. Express your divine feminine energy, embracing its magical intuition and nurturing qualities. You don't have to be a woman to allow this in. Virgo is ruled by divine feminine. It's feminine energy, but they're the manliest men I've ever met. So getting in touch with this divine feminine energy, embracing its magical intuition and nurturing qualities. Again, it takes me to this, the call. You're being called. And by God, I'm telling you, through this spiritual healing that it wants you to walk through, this door Spirit wants you to walk through, the justice is coming in. that let go, let God, that trust, that faith. And guys, look at all the mustard seeds. Imagine how many mountains you can move. Okay, we're off to the website. I hope you join us over there. Please click like. It helps my messages get out, and subscribe if you haven't. Welcome aboard. And God bless you all. We'll talk again soon. Bye for now.